What's going on, guys? Eric, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. I appreciate it. Brandon Z, Emily Goff, Kim, Jeff, and Lo Joe. Welcome, Eric. Thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Watching the Whitesboro New Hartford tilt. That's like an old school rivalry. What's up, Mark? What's up, Ron Wilson? Congrats on being a Zipline Adventure Ambassador. Yeah, pretty cool. Whatever that means, but just excited to Zipline showed some love with the doll, so that's pretty rad. What's up, Brendan Donegan? Hey, Regina. Crux YT, what's up, man? The Steez Bros, what's going on? Back from DV Park City. How was it, Regina? I think you caught it pretty well. What's up, Odin Gruben? What's up, Steez Bros? Went to Yukiyama. It's a great little sushi joint. What's up, Steve Harris? I went to Loveland Ski Area. Nice. Are you in Golden? I am in Golden. Staying in Golden, British Columbia. Nice haircut. Just coming about the same length. Yeah, it's probably about 2 weeks now. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 live streams ago I cut it. Deep at Alta today. I bet, man. I bet. What's up, Jared? You'll be back in Utah next week? Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'll be back in Utah. Eric with the 21-21. The barn is full. Our team's in town, so put them up, boys. Knock them down. Drop the puck. It's time to go. Time to go. Eric, thank you for the 21, man. Those, the Central New York hockey rivalries, man. That's where it's at. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Eric. Thank you for the 21-21. First time on the comments, Lucas. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Hello from the Tahoe Basin, where it's been snowing almost all day. What's up, Pam? Stoked to hear that. What's up, Matthew Hall? Mammoth already has 90 inches this month. Good for Mammoth. Good for Mammoth. What's up, Drew Flanagan? We're going to be skiing Jupiter. I'm sure I will ski Jupiter again at Park City. I'm stoked that you're traveling again. Favorite part of your channel, AJ. I appreciate that, man. It's been a fun few days up here. Real Ski Capital of the World, all is well here at the Basin. Just got bought. Yikes. I don't know, man. I mean, the terrain here is second to none, but they just do not get the same amount of snow that that Utah gets. Still 100% open. Oh. Powski, every day of my visit, but still bummed that I come back east, miss all the pow from yesterday today. Well, at least you got some pow, Regina. At least you got some pow. It's been a pretty good February. What's up, Max Brook? 4-3, New Hartford started the 3rd. There you go. How's the skiing in Revelstoke? I went there yesterday. We only went there one day, and it was great. It snowed like 14 centimeters, which I think is about 6 inches, and it was great. Just one of those days where it was just nonstop snowing, low visibility. So I thought it was pretty good. Have you ever had K2 ski boots? No, I've not had K2 ski boots. Have you been to Ossipee Ski Hill? Go to Telluride soon in all caps. Yo, Lucas, I'm 14. I just created a channel for me and my buddy ski group. We love to ski East Coast Park and we need subs. Can you shout us out? Thanks, man. Doesn't work like that, man, unfortunately. I could shout you out, but if people don't, people don't want to subscribe to your stuff, it doesn't really matter what I say. But you don't need subs. You need to make content, tell your story, and the subs is a byproduct of that. What's up, Roberto? Canada trip's been fun. I'm heading back tomorrow. I got here Sunday evening, so we skied 3 days. Lots of skiing, but it's been fun. When are you gonna post a Canada video? When I get back. It's a little bit different video. Yeah, I lost my power for 2 days. Wow, 2 days is a long time. I saw, yeah, Altera's buying a basin. Who knows what the future will look like? But yeah, that is confirmed. What's up, Medium of Media? What's up, Jay? Red Mountain, BC from Australia, longtime followers. Have fun up there. I heard Red Mountain's pretty fun. I was at, I'm staying in Golden. I was at Revelstoke yesterday. I was at Kicking Horse today and the day before yesterday. So I was at 2 days at Kicking Horse and then a day at Revelstoke. What's up, Lewis? Coming to Utah 20 to 4th. Salt to one day on the way in and out. Stoke, nice. That should be a great time to come. Let February get all nice and snowy. What's good, Hugo? Still up, Luke's heading to Revy in 2 weeks and cat skiing Chatter Creek. Heard it was low tide. Just said it was decent. Yeah, I mean, if you look up Revelstoke got actually the most snow really in Canada. Yeah, I didn't really experience too much low tide, like low coverage. It's been very firm because of the temperatures and stuff, but I don't know. I had a little powder day. I thought it was good. A lot of people saying how bad it is, but I gotta be honest, I don't think it's that bad. But I don't know. What's up, Andrew Brenner? Best mountain bike trail, Deer Valley. I don't really know. I think probably the hardest one is, and why isn't one of my blanking on it? NCS or something. Deer Valley's got great mountain bike trails though. What up, Matt Edwards? Mark with the 14 months, 1 month till the return of Nino and the Stokes Cup meetup. So fun to get to see everyone's stoked. Yeah, dude, it's shaping up to be pretty good. If February continues to deliver and stuff like that, I mean, we've had a great year in Utah for the most part. You know, definitely. I think we're now like above average and stuff like that for snowpack, so it's good. 11-year-old daughter and I are thinking about Panorama next year. I've never been. I heard Panorama. I was talking to some people about it up here. They said it was a lot more mellow, a lot of sort of on-piste groomer stuff. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm sure it's pretty rad. But yeah, I've never been. Twisted Fern is pretty good. It's kind of expensive though, but so is kind of anything up there. Any chance you'll be at Deer Valley February 16th to the 21st? Probably not a good chance. I'm trying to think. I think I'm traveling. I think I'm actually traveling for some racing that weekend. Yeah, I'll be out the 15th to the 18th, so. This is a personal trip with my dad and my sister. The heli trip is not until next month. March 15th. That's the actual heli trip. So apparently all the heli operations have been canceled for about 3 weeks because of the conditions, but planning back to Tahoe this February. Probably won't go to Tahoe this year, but yeah, probably won't go to Tahoe. The only trip I have planned right now is the return back up to British Columbia with CMH Purcell. I do believe I figured out the van problem with the heater. Now it's just a matter of fixing. I need to replace the fuel pump, but NCS, yeah. I mean, that's like the really hard one. Do you think you'd go back to Sun Peaks? I would only go back to Sun Peaks if I was up here again and doing like a Whistler sort of trip I don't think I'd return up here just for Sun Peaks, but if I do find myself up here, yeah, I did enjoy Sun Peaks. It was a cool stop. Utah, Feb 19th, first time traveling to ski. Nice, Pan. Big time fan for about a year now, and he wishes you luck. Thank you. Tell your dad thank you. You should visit Taos sometime winter in December. This was better than a year. Yeah, Taos is pretty gnarly. Taos is definitely great. They get a good amount of snow, and the terrain's pretty sweet. Long day of work, 15 bins of cardboard, packed nearly 600 cases. Damn, man, that's a lot. Yeah, there will be video, Ronnie. I think it's gonna be a little bit different style. It's gonna be a little bit more documentary style, not as sort of straight up vloggy, if that makes sense. So, been filming and whatnot. So there will be, I think there will just be one bigger video, a little bit longer form type of video that kind of documents the trip, rather than the traditional sort of, vlog of a day. I'm trying to change some stuff up. I haven't really felt super inspired with my videos and the way I've been doing it. So maybe, yeah. So there'll definitely be a video. It's just, I think it's going to look a little bit different and see how it goes. The Stoke Squad meetup is March 9th and 10th, Kevin. So I'll be there, and then I head back up to BC the 15th of March. So yes and no. I don't know if I'll be skiing much after the meetup in Utah, but yeah. What's up, Lojo? Pretty bad here in Whistler right now. Any run below the tree lines, either ice or bare. Need some snow bad. Sorry to hear that, man. You could head over to Revelstoke, I guess. Revelstoke was pretty good. What's up, Nuno? What's up, Jerry Cross? Jerry Stosser, SoCal going off. First pair of storms all rain. More tonight up in Big Bear. Nice. That's awesome that SoCal's getting hit. Love the videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Steven. Teton Target trip. Yeah, I did that a few years ago. Like one of the first years I really started making videos. But yeah, definitely want to get back up to Jackson. Target, I'm not sure if I would go back there, just with the past situation, but yeah, Jackson for sure. Dig the haircut, gotta get my shit trimmed too. Thanks, dude. Yeah, just kind of time for something new. Kind of felt good, and I think it's growing into it. I don't know. I feel like I got to cut kind of like to an awkward length, but I just wanted a little bit shorter hair, but still wanted it like long. What's up, Tucker Crosby? Billy McFall, thank you, man. Avalanche at Taos. Wow, inbounds. That's crazy. I've never heli skied at Selkirk Tangiers, Todd Gordon. Been to Revelstoke, but I've never heli skied at that operation or in those mountains. Not sure if it happened inbounds and if they all got out. Oh, wow. They don't know if they got out alive. Oh. Thanks, Ronnie. Tucker for 1 month. Stoked to be a part of this House Community Stokes squad. Thank you, Tucker. I appreciate that, man. I don't have any Colorado trips planned. No Colorado trips planned at the moment, but if you need content as the audience, sometimes just getting by can land some quote, maybe do a history and background of some legendary mountains. I don't know. Yeah, definitely asking you guys is a good way to get some stuff, but yeah, mostly it's just really, I think just most of it's just ski vlogs, you know, but yeah, just trying to avoid it from being repetitive and stuff like that, but week lasers on Amazon and Apple, but save your money until it's free. Pretty good, but not all that. What up? Will you be at Snowbird next Thursday? I don't know, man. It's too far out for me to like really know if it's good and whatnot. I could definitely. I'm definitely down for another Snowbird rip. But I don't know right now where I will be next week. But they seem to be getting good snow. I'm gonna look up that avalanche map. It's not the first time Taos has had an inbounds avalanche. Either. I don't see anything for an avalanche at Taos. I don't see anything. What up, Chris? How you doing, man? Hope you're enjoying Mammoth. Yeah, Jerry, we actually both went to the dual mogul competition on Saturday night. So we walked up to Deer Valley, and it was a lot of fun. It's always such a cool event. So yeah, we all went up there. I was with my sisters and whatnot, and Tara. We all walked up to the champion and watched the dual mogul event. Very cool. I don't know. That's like we try to go every year, so we've been quite a bit. Kind of surprised that Mikhail Kingsbury got sort of beat pretty early on. Is there any snow anywhere right now? I think there's a lot of places out west have snow for sure. I think the whole sort of slow start to the year has sort of kind of dwindled down. I mean, not everyone has tons and tons of snow, but I think at this point, a lot of places have gotten snow. Missing the frequent videos, but they're always good. How's BC? Thanks, Michael. BC's good. I mean, it's such a gnarly area on so many levels. The sun finally came out a little bit today, but for the most part, we've been socked in, low vis. Haven't been able to see the mountains, but the terrain up here is sick. Very, very fun. I definitely recommend. Definitely recommend a Revelstoke kicking horse sort of trip. Kind of easy to get to, flying into Calgary, and just some of the sickest terrain that you will ever ski at a resort, in my opinion. Lee Canyon, okay. Yeah, 2019 at Taos, that was the bad one. So Lee Canyon. Yeah, Twisted Fern is good, just that it is pricey. 4 people found safe, that's good. What's up, Mike K? I'm thinking I'll do a black diamond at Canyons. Nice, Snaky Penguin Dragon. Hope you're doing good. Nice seeing you in Canada. Hope it's better in BC than in the East, says Philippe. It's pretty good, man. I mean, I don't know if we just caught it very, very good, very well. But I feel like the skiing has been pretty damn good. I can understand why it's been tough. It's definitely firm underneath. But we've had some sort of fresh snow, and yeah, I have no complaints. Our day at Revelstoke yesterday was awesome. Day at Revelstoke was awesome. Caught a rock and gravy chute, took a swan dive down. Liff was loving it. Oh no, hopefully you're all right, man. You're a tall guy to be doing a swan dive on the mountain, Chris. Are there any black runs you especially like or could recommend? Any resort that stands out to you in this category? Are you asking at a specific mountain, or that's just super general of just asking about black runs? But if I don't know if you meant to ask at a specific mountain or not. Altera will acquire a basin, yes. Deep Day, yeah. Kirkwood 60 in the last 6, nice. That's a lot of snow. Love the storm conditions and the crazy terrain. I've got to get to the Stoke chair up there one of these days. Yes, everything's off the Stoke chair. My only complaint with these mountains is that it is kind of difficult to get into the flow of riding. Both of these mountains require sort of hiking or traversing into an area, and oftentimes kind of hiking out. So, you know, they do boast like 5,000 feet of vertical at Revelstoke or whatever. You know, but a lot of that, 3,000 of that or whatever, is kind of just skiing down to the bottom. So that's my one sort of gripe with it, is that I feel like it's hard to get in the flow of skiing because you're always hiking in, hiking out, but the terrain is just really, really cool. Did you rent a car? We rented a car, but I'm sure there are, I mean, like when I come back up here for heli skiing, and last year there's shuttles that take you right from Calgary to where you're going, but yeah, we just have an Airbnb, so it's not like we're not like at a hotel or slopes side sort of accommodation. So but I'm sure there are. I will say they're driving up here in British Columbia on 1 West is very gnarly, so you know, take that into account. What's up, Brett Downing? Any new plans as far as Luna trips go? Colorado tour or something? I think if I can replace the fuel pump and the heater and that works, I think we might be able to see some more traveling. But I basically spent this weekend, because my dad's friend was in town who's a very good mechanic and engineer, and I think we diagnosed the van problem with the heater. Basically took everything apart. We had all the seats off. It was kind of a pretty big project, but I think we might have found the problem with the heater. So, what's up, Outdoor Adventures? Lake Louise. I won't be making it to Lake Louise or Banff this trip. We leave tomorrow, and I guess originally we didn't really love sunshine, and we got to go to Lake Louise and really ski it. So we just decided to do Kicking Horse and Revelstoke. So I won't be making it over there this trip. When you gonna ski? I ski today. Yeah, Snaky Penguin Dragon, I do remember you, my friend. I love your videos. I'm going to Park City for spring break. I'm going to ski 9990 in Jupiter. Nice, have fun. I was at Test by a week after it was said they had ski stuck in the snow and X-shaped the bottom of the debris field, which is right by Lift Ford. Damn, that's so sad. That just makes it so real. That'd be tough to see. What skis did you take with you? Boots feeling good. All right, so I took my 116 JJs with me, and I took my 116 White Walkers. I just took 2 pairs of 116s. I brought my Groomer 116s and my Powder 116s with me. Boots are definitely way better. I still have a little bit of pain in this freaking heel on my right heel sometimes, but like for like most part they're very, very good. The boot heaters work great, very comfortable to be in all day. Just sometimes this little bump on my heel, I just think I need to get it worked a little bit more. Boots are good. But yeah, just took 2 pairs of 116s. You know, I knew that there wasn't a ton of snow and they weren't forecasted to get any, so that's why I didn't bring a 121. But I just really dislike skiing this sort of off-piste terrain. That's what you get for spamming. Don't spam the chat, please. I've never even seen you before, and yeah, just don't come in here saying all that. I don't like skiing off-piste sort of big mountain terrain in my 106s. I just can't. I don't know. I just don't love it. So that's why I took both pair of 116s. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to ruin my White Walkers. So yeah, I was been using my JJs just because that ski I can just trust so well. So yeah, I brought two pairs of 116s. Joe brought his 110s and his White Walkers. My sister brought Headcore 99s. And she has a pair of ARW JJ 116s. So squad's been firing on all cylinders past few days. Nice. Love to hear that, man. But yeah, I come from the beginning, I haven't seen a PC. I know there's no easy way, but what's the easiest off Jupiter chair? Easiest is probably either main bowl, like all the way on skier's left. It can be pretty short and kind of mellow. I also think the west face is pretty easy, just because it's pretty open and you can kind of, you know what you're gonna get. So I would say like west face, or skier's left of main bowl is, I would say, is pretty easy ways down. But yeah, like you said, just technically everything is a double black up there, experts only, but there's definitely some more mellow areas than others. So you either got to go kind of all the way out to west face, I think is pretty manageable, or yeah, kind of right down the skier's left side of main bowl is usually pretty good. What's up, Bon Rogers? What's up, MR2? Yeah, I mean, we got the troubleshooting done. We thought, you know, the code it was kicking was a short in the wiring harness, and if that's okay, then the fuel pump shot. So we were tracing electrical wires, which, you know, when I put that together was 2 years ago now, 3 years ago. So, but all the wires are good, like continuity. There's no short in the system. Then we tried to jump the fuel pump, and the fuel pump wouldn't turn over. So, in my opinion, I think what that's leading to the fuel pump is just shot, you know, shit to bed. From, you know, yeah, really cold temperatures, diesel fuel, that's just no good. So I need to replace the fuel pump and the heater. And then if it doesn't work after that, I don't know. I don't know. Just got my first pair of skis and boots. You've been inspiring me to switch from boarding to skiing. Nice. Let's ride. Heck yeah, Justin. 116's what a legend. Honestly, they work out great. Like, I have no regrets in my ski choices. I really think the JJs are a little bit more all mountain versed, where the White Walkers are definitely a little bit more powder focused. They just have a little bit more rocker, less camber. But both skis are super great to use. And yeah, like I said, I just don't want a skinny ski when I'm skiing bigger stuff. I'm getting ready to go grind some Jupiter for the first time. Nice, man. Love Jupiter. What's going on this year? I get to the hill and do 3 runs and leave. No motivation to ski. Crappy snow doesn't help. Used to bang 20 runs a day. Haven't done 20 runs a season. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it's been slow just all around. I don't know if it's just coming off sort of such a sick year last year, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, at least you're getting out there, you know. But I feel that, man. I definitely feel that. Sometimes you get out there and it just doesn't. You don't want to do it. So making a mammoth trip, possibly, maybe. Heading out to Nevada and Utah, ski trip in March. Let's go, Justin. Nevada and Utah. Where are you skiing in Nevada? That's interesting. Mammoth should be popping now. Been dumping for the past several days. I know. Mammoth's been looking sick. Still raining. It rains down low and then it's all snow up on the top here in British Columbia. So I guess it is raining. Good run for intermediate skiers. Oh. Get a 4x4 Luna. Meeting up with Ryzen Alpine. I am not meeting up with Ryzen Alpine. No, I'm heading out tomorrow. Your video from head-mounted GoPro and the one on the pole looks so good. Do you do any color? Yeah, everything is color corrected and color graded. There's not a single clip that goes out that's not, I don't want to say heavily color corrected, but yeah, everything is colored. Yeah, there isn't anything that's not colored and adjusted and everything. Why don't you drive a 4x4? Because I, can't afford one, I guess. There's really no other reason than that. Just didn't buy a 4x4. They're a lot more expensive. May have missed by the lack of video the past couple weeks. I just haven't been skiing a lot. I really just haven't been skiing. So yeah, no videos. Skiing Park City, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. First time in 7 years. Can't wait. Nice, Tyler. Enjoy, man. First time in 7 years. I'm still up in my boots, racing this weekend, taking 3 pair and trying to figure out which hurt the least. Man, taking 3 pairs of boots are on. Do you have them all figured out, like footbeds and heat mold and all that, or heat mold? Yeah, heat mold and all that sort of stuff. Three pairs of boots. Ooh. We should ski sometime. I'm down, man. Business convention in Vegas, going to hit Lee Canyon 1 hour away. Okay, then drive to Utah. That makes sense. So you go to a little bit of, work trip, but then you're going to go head up ski. You should hit like Brian Head on your way up if you can. Brian Head's pretty rad. New Hartford wins 4-3. They're like 17-1-1 on the season. Dude, New Hartford is always just such a beast of a hockey team. My cousin played for them. Tommy Fiorentino. Lucas, man, I watch every video. The X3 has the best shots. All the stuff I use is I use the GoPro Max and stuff, but yeah, the X3, the Insta X3 has good shots as well. But thanks, man. What are some things you avoid on the slope? What are some things you avoid on the slopes? Oh, that's a good question. I have to think about it. I feel like there's definitely some things I avoid in general, but best runs off Jupiter. I mean, Jupiter's small enough you can really hit every run off Jupiter in a day. But I like Six Bells. I like Scott's Bowl, Portuguese Gap, Indicator. Those are some of my favorites. Lucas is underrated. Stuck for my first meetup this year. How does it go with 20 people all trying to go together? And honestly, it goes pretty well. I mean, I think the expectations and stuff is that, we're all kind of there to meet each other and hang out. So the skiing pace necessarily isn't like super high in the beginning. But people kind of formulate their own little groups. And I think, I could understand why some people might get frustrated. There was a few people who like took a run and then left, but we kind of rip and then wait and whatnot. And then if people want to kind of separate after lunch or whatnot, I mean, it's whatever people want to do. But it's definitely a sort of, I don't know. Skiing with 20 people is just it can be kind of tough to herd everyone. So hopefully this year we'll have a better sort of system. But yeah, I thought it worked pretty well. What do you find helps when motivation is low? Not just the ski, but I'm sure you get burnt out with what you do. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I just try not to fight it, I guess, recently now. Because, like, the one thing with this stuff is, like, if I'm not excited, it's very hard for me to, you know, I don't want to put out a video or whatnot where I'm not stoked. I'm not, you know, excited to be there. So I just don't fight it, you know. And that's why even recently I haven't been fighting, you know. I'm just not stoked. I'm not stoked. I just do something else, you know. There's a lot of facets to life, right? So I understand pushing through times of, you know, when you need to, but I just try to do something else that I want to do. I just feel like I perform better when it's something that I have passion for and I'm into. So at least with the whole YouTube game, I mean, I can't do it if I'm not stoked to do it, you know, so. John with a 5, buy yourself some poutine. Hope Canada has been fun. Missing, but we'll be back someday. Dude, what did they say? Do you have to have surgery or what's the deal? What's the deal, man? I'm sorry. Super sorry to hear that. You're going to be in Park City in March. I will be in Park City in March. Matthew Mice is going to Park City Feb 22 to 26. Trying to find people to ski with. I think the Discord is probably your best bet, man. Hey, Brian, for the first time this summer was sick. I'm going to PC and Basin. What year did he graduate? He graduated in 2010. 2010 from New Hartford. Then he went to Hobart. Played at Hobart. Then he became a coach and won the national championship as a coach. But yeah, 2010 because they beat us in the state semifinals or something. I forgot what it was. So that's always been every time at a holiday thing, I always have to hear how they beat us. But Tommy Fiorentino, he played with Jake Silberlek. Very good team. I'm going to ask your thoughts on Lewis Hamilton switching to Ferrari next season. Dude, I gotta be honest, I'm surprised. I understand a driver wanting to drive for Ferrari in their lifetime, but I really thought Lewis was going to retire at Mercedes. After his whole career with them, like, what a surprising sort of shift. But I guess, you know, when you're Lewis, you can kind of do what you want. What are those Armada or line poles that are checkered? I don't know exactly what you're referring to. Nuno with the 99.99. Nuno. Dude, it's great to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Last time I really saw you or whatnot was literally when you broke your collarbone right before the meetup. So I don't know if this is your first time sort of getting back on the skis, man, but third Stoke Squad meetup date. Let's go, man. You were at the first one. Unfortunately missed the second one. Coming for the third one. Dude, thank you for the $100. I hope everything is well down in Florida, the restaurant, all that sort of stuff, man. I really do. I'm excited to see you. Hopefully you healed up well. A ski trip this Friday till the meetup, dude. Be safe. Take it slow. All right, we want to be able to see you. I appreciate you, man. Stoke Squad armbands are some of the easy. Yeah, we talked about that. Like flags, handkerchiefs, like padding and punch and ground, custom booster straps. Damn. That's crazy, Ron. I don't even know what to tell you, man. Like, all that work and there's still cramps in my arch. Usually a footbed is what helps the arch, people with arches, you know? I'm alright, follow up tomorrow. Stoke is still high. Let's go, John. That's good, I guess. See you next week. Early AM for catch you all next. Bond, see you next week, my friend. What's up, Shane? Canada's pretty good, man. No complaints. It's such a rad place to ski. The best part of this whole thing, dude, is we show up at like 10 o'clock and you drive right to the first parking lot, like second row. There's no line, no struggle for parking. I'm like, I can understand why someone would just say, screw it, I'm moving to Revelstoke and I'm not dealing with Little Cottonwood anymore, or Park City, whatever it is. The fact that you can just show up, park right in the main parking lot, and you just walk to the left and don't have a single lift line. I mean, I'm sure that there's times where there are lift lines, but I mean, it's pretty big difference. I spend all my days watching your videos. My wife says I should consider doing something else. What should I tell her in response? I don't know, man. Quickest way to get to the Jupiter lift at the start of the day is to go up Crescent to Pioneer, Pioneer to Jupiter. That is the quickest way to get to Jupiter. What's up, SP? Mike Pilla. I have not gone to Big Sky. I heard Big Sky is the laggard right now in terms of snowfall. Haven't been there. What's up, going to Deer Valley next weekend? Nice. Just want to say I don't care usually about skiers, but your video is too good for me to care. Oh, thanks, man. All board, no brakes. Yeah, man. Skiers, snowboarders, we don't care. Glad you like the videos. Thanks for watching. What's up, Dakota? Starting to work my threes. I've been skiing my life, but never really tried tricks till recently. Still my first one, but I still need to work on landings. Let's go, Tucker. Congrats, man. Congratulations on the first three. Dakota. What resorts are you hitting in BC? I hit Kicking Horse and Revelstoke. Saul Goodman. Saul Goodman. It's going off in Tahoe right now. Nice, man. Have fun. Won't. 8 months. Stoke's high right now because I get my license next week. Let's go, man. Congrats. Congrats on the license. Stoke should be high. Thoughts on best icon mountains in Colorado for an intermediate blue skier beginner blacks, also which might have the best atmosphere for kids that don't ski. Ooh. What a question, Brett. So best icon mountains in Colorado for an intermediate blue skier. Dude, I might have to say Steamboat. I think Steamboat's on the icon. Or tell me Steamboat's on the epic. I can never get the resorts rating Colorado. If Steamboat's on the icon, I think that's a great sort of intermediate to advanced mountain. Also, Aspen Snowmass is a great everything mountain, but definitely sort of intermediate and advanced mountain. And I think Steamboat's icon, yeah. Steamboat's good. I think Aspen Snowmass is also great. Much might have the best atmosphere for kids that don't ski. Again, I would honestly have to say Aspen Snowmass for the atmosphere thing too. I mean, I know it's a very expensive place, but Steamboat would also be good. Copper would be good too, but I don't know about the atmosphere for kids because Copper Mountain doesn't really. Copper isn't really a town, you know. It's just kind of like a highway mountain. Winter Park Steamboat were great. Eagle Wind at Winter Park's also on a powder day. Nice, Josh. Yeah, Winter Park's rad. So is Steamboat. Are helmets advised for skiing in trees, double diamond or diamond and up, or skiing in general? I mean, I would wear a helmet if I was skiing the Bunny Hill, to be honest. But To each their own. I'm definitely going to recommend a helmet, especially if you're skiing in trees. I think helmets should be required by law, just like you know, wearing a helmet when on a motorcycle in some states, right? But you know, not my noggin that, you know, but just met Trevor Kinnison. He's an inspiration. Nice, man. What ski would you recommend for New England all mountain? What width? To be honest, man, I've never really skied back in New England. I would say probably something in the I don't know, 80 millimeter range, 70 to 80. If you ski sort of groomers and stuff to help with the hard pack. But the exact ski, yeah. But maybe there's someone in the East Coast that would know more. I used to be so in tune to D3 hockey, so far removed anymore. Do you plan on growing your hair out again? Yeah, I mean it's gonna grow back out. I don't know if I'm gonna have it as long as I had before. You know, I'm just trying to tighten up every aspect of my life, and I think the hair is one of those things. You know, I mean, I don't like being a ski bum. I don't like having a ski bum look. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm trying to do. So I think the physical appearance was something I needed to change. You know, so. But yeah, it's definitely. I'm not gonna have a buzz cut, and I do want it. It's gonna grow out longer, but I'm not trying to have hair down to like my nipples again. Always helmet. Yeah, I agree. I've been on the JDs for about 2 weeks now. See why you love these skis. They're wide, but they don't feel it at all. Yeah, the whole, really all of the Armada lineup is very good, especially their freestyle lineup. Very easy to turn and whatnot. So I use the JJs today, and I use the JJs the other day at Kicking Horse. But I used my White Walkers yesterday in the POW. The White Walkers are such a fun ski, but yeah, man, I'm glad you've been liking the JJs. And you're the last year. They're not making the JJ next year. JJ is over. No more ARV 116. Very disappointed. I am not converting to the ARV 112. I'm not doing it. But so yeah, enjoy the JJ, the 116, because no more. Mid to low 90s. There you go. That's my opinion. It's a good opinion. I like that. I was going to say that, but I thought someone would say that's too wide. I would say 106. Yo, Luke's unloaded, but King Horse, be careful out here. Loads of rocks spewing out since last week where it's been 5C around the mountain. Yeah, I was here for the past 2 days. It was great, man. I was there today, skiing White Wall or whatever, off the hike, Stairway to Heaven. We did 3 of those today. It was awesome. CPR Ridge, Redemption Ridge. It was great, man. I mean, I'm sure it was kind of rough with being +5, but I thought conditions were great. I thought coverage was good. Where in BC? I was at Kicking Horse in Revelstoke. I'm in Golden right now. Seymour, Winter Park, or Copper? Yeah, I mean the walt's a different thing. So I mean that's kind of proceed at your own risk within your own budget. But I'm just saying, without knowing more of your situation, I do think Aspen Snowmass is a great mountain. It's not the kids would have a great time. So barely get this weekend at Sugar for BC got dialed 2 days. I mean, you really just got to make it so it's manageable, Ron. You know, like even if it's not perfect, you got to at least be able to get through 3-4 hours of skiing at least, you know, or at least a few, and then you can go in for lunch, kind of take your boot off and reset. But man, that's tough. We'll see you in the Conwoods next season. Nice, nice, Aaron. After graduating college, congrats on graduating. Moving out to Salt Lake from the Midwest. Congrats. Love my QST 92s for East Coast. That's a great ski also. QSTs. On second thought, Winter Park might also be good. They have tubing there, so it gets going to do on some other things. Winter Park would be good too. Yes, that's a good point. Winter Park could be good. Get some 013P Jeffries. 13P. What's their reason? I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen an ARV 112. I haven't, I obviously haven't talked to Armada or anything like that, but I don't know. I don't know if I think they have too many 116s, to be honest. I think they have the 116 JJUL, they have the White Walker 116, and then they have the JJ 116. I think the Declivity X is a 115, so they have a lot of skis at a 116. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're just trying to kind of, have too many duplicates where they're just sort of cannibalizing their own stock. I heard that the JJUL 116 is staying, so the only JJ that will be around is the UL version. Obviously, the White Walker 116 is going to be there, but they are just making... I don't know if they're going to have a 100, a 106, and a 112, I think is their new lineup. ARV 100, 106, and 112. So... Why do you not telemark ski? Because I don't. Why do you not snowboard? Why do you not cross-country ski? Time to swap to 1,000 skis. Nah, I'm still gonna rip with Armada. I'm just salty about the JJ. How long are you skiing this year? Because I know you do the car stuff. Yeah, I'm actually starting the car stuff next weekend. I'll probably be skiing through March, like March 18th for the most part. That's when the heli trip is. So better the last 2-3 days, consistent little snowfalls. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see how it was pretty firm and stuff underneath, like no doubt. So I'm glad we got a little bit of snow. But man, this place is awesome. Love Kicking Horse. Snowmass is excellent. Snowmass is really fun. It's a fun mountain. Got the 013P Jeffrey this year. Very impressed. The 110s. Nice. 110. I feel like that's such a good ski width. If you do go to Aspen, Snowmass is probably best to stay at. Quite a few slopes I thought they weren't too pricey. Yeah, I agree with that. Snowmass, I didn't truly realize Snowmass is somewhat sort of removed from like Aspen proper. If that makes sense. Snowmass is kind of, it's like 15 minutes away from actually Aspen. Not saying it's cheap, but it might not be as expensive as Aspen downtown, but calf cut. Oh, I don't even want to see that. Calf cut, that's insane. Rip the ARV 116 JJ. Looks like the Eels will carry the JJ torch. Yeah, might have to cop a UL. I'm glad I have my Stoke Elks. I mean, I'll still get a few more seats. I could still stretch those out. Just, yeah. Man, I feel like a part of my soul has died, to be honest. 112? I'm sorry, I don't want a 112. That's weak. Usually ski on an all-mountain ski. I mean, if you want to get super technical or proper, my skis are... The skis I usually use, which is like a 116, that's a powder ski. So when a lot of people ask me, like, or they get the JJ, you know, and I'm like, well, why did you get it? And they're like, well, for like an all-mountain ski. And I'm like, the JJ is not an all-mountain ski. I always try to make that very clear. This is a dedicated powder ski. I like it. but it doesn't mean it's necessarily, yeah. I think if you asked any ski professional or someone in the industry, they're going to tell you a JJ or a 116 is, you know, a powder ski, not an all mountain ski. But if I wanted more of an all mountain ski, I would use my ARV 106s. But you buy a new pair of skis every year. I mean, technically I have, but the only ski I bought this year was my 116 White Walker. And I probably won't really buy, take that back. But I try not to. I mean, I didn't buy like a new JJ. I didn't buy a new 106 this year. So we'll see the condition of my skis. But I think I could just get them tuned up and that'll be that. If they make a new White Walker 121, I'm probably going to get that. But yeah, I probably will buy a new pair, but I won't buy a new pair of every one of my skis, if that makes sense. You think Aspen will be good end of March? I think it just depends how much snow they get February and leading up to March. I mean, Colorado sort of late in the season can go either way, just because Colorado doesn't get a ton of snow in general, and if it warms up but you should have good spring skiing either way. It just kind of depends what you're looking for. You should ski rain this week. It's bumping snow. I know. Look, Utah's been getting hammered. Any plan to come to Palisades? I don't have any plan to go there this year right now. But, yeah, anything can happen. Any plan to come to Utah this week? I'm coming back tomorrow. What's up, DC? Do you ski on water skis in Louisiana? Anything break today? Some rich kid bought some 116 for my tiny, not very powdery mountain in New Mexico. Like, bro, what are you skiing with those fatties? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that the 116... I mean, I would go out east and probably use my 116, so... I'm just saying, I just want people to understand what the skis are and what they're used for. From Park City, do you go down and go through Price Canyon to 70 to get extra better way? That's the way I go because you could also go out 40, basically to Steamboat, and then go south from Steamboat will hit you to 70. That's technically like the quicker way, but I don't trust that road as much when it's storming. So for like the 20 extra minutes or something, I usually just go down through Price Canyon, then I'm down on 70, which is a major highway, and then I can just rip that, out to Colorado. So I like going that way with the van. RBG was down for a few hours. Oh my god. The guide rail that brings in the cabins fell out of the terminal. I feel like that created some turmoil. A lift like that. Where are you going to in Utah? You should come to Brighton tomorrow. Homie, I'm in British Columbia, man, as the title of the stream is, so I will not be at Brighton tomorrow. Edgeless tips and tails. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I love about the Armada skis compared to most other skis on the market don't have edgeless tips and tails. The only other one on the top of my head are the Ben Shettlers. They have a very similar ski construction. But the edgeless tips and tails are what make the ARV lineup so surfy and able to sort of release turns very easily. So even though it's a bigger ski like a 116, because you have edgeless tips and tails and the smear tech, you're able to really initiate quick turns. So that's one of my favorite parts about the ARV lineup, and the White Walker and stuff that has the same edgeless tips and tails. But not a lot of skis have that characteristic. The new 112, yeah. Rip the JJ, man. The only way they can make up for taking away the the JJ is by making the White Walker 121 in a longer width. If they make the 121 or not longer width, a longer length. If they make the 121 longer, like a 192, I'll forgive them for getting rid of the JJ. Try to see if I can find the... Roberto actually sent me photos of a bunch of... Oh, here they are. They do look sweet. The 2025 lineup, I do like it. Oh, the White Walker 116 gets a 175 size. Declivity X 115. Maybe the Declivity is what I gotta go with. Just kidding, I don't think I can go with the Declivity. White Walker 121, 183. ARV 116 JJ. Oof. Ron Wilson, 2 years. What a long, strange trip. All good. Church Fraternity Stoke still sounds strong. Ron, thank you for the 2 years, man. That's crazy. Two years. Welcome to the Illuminati gang. I swear it doesn't feel like 2 years. For all you guys. Matt, DC. Glad I got the last year of them. Honestly, dude, the White Walkers look pretty sick. I mean, all the skis look sick. I like the design on this year's. ARV 112. Man.
No.
What are your favorite skis? I mean, I really like the White Walkers this year. It's been a really fun ski to use. The 116 I think is vastly different from the 121.
No.
But I would say for the most part I just love the Armada ARV lineup. I like using the 106. The JJ is obviously an amazing ski. PC today was great even though the snow was heavy and wet. Heavy and wet, wow. I did hear that the snow was going to be a little more dense. What's up, Oscar? How you doing, man? What's up, Chris Mart? So to hear you think you figured out the vanish. Did you see Ape is ripping in Utah? Yeah, it looked like he was doing some some cat skiing at Powder Mountain. Looks like he got good conditions. That's super rad. One day off my 2-year next stream, though. One day. Damn, Jay. Jay's going to be joining the Illuminati. I've never been skiing in Japan. I have not. Never been to Japan. Just buy the new JJ now and then don't use them until the Elks are retired. Then you got brand new JJ to use. I know. It's just kind of weird. I mean, honestly, the JJUL looks pretty sweet. The redesigned graphic on that. So I really don't love the Kruba core on an everyday ski. That's why I don't use my White Walkers like all the time. I just feel like the ski is too soft. But I do like the new graphic on the 116 JJUL. It doesn't look like they're making the 121 in a longer length. Sorry you came, bro. This year sucks for skiing. I don't know what you're talking about, but I feel like here's been pretty good. What are the conditions like in BC? I mean, if you look at the numbers, I would say it's, I mean, I'm no BC local, but if you look at the numbers, I would say it's pretty average right now. I think Kicking Horse has gotten, what have they gotten, 88 inches of snow? Centimeters? 327 centimeters this season. Snow conditions. Kicking Horse average snowfall. $188 inches. So they average 477 centimeters, and they've gotten 327 centimeters, and there's still, you know, some time left in the year, so I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely firm underneath because whatever warm temperatures and whatnot, but you know. Favorite place you have skied? I mean, I love skiing in Little Cottonwood Canyon in Utah, Snowbird Delta. I like skiing at Mammoth Mountain in California. I like skiing at Revelstoke and Kicking Horse in British Columbia. Those are some of my top. I think Crystal Mountain in Washington's worthwhile stop. Those would be the ones off the top of my head. Favorite place I've ever skied, though, is probably just Snowbird. Yep. What's going on, Chris? Welcome back to Canada. Hope all is well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually probably going to be cutting the stream a little bit early tonight just because I am with my dad and sister, and going to try to get some dinner before the night ends. But is it official clips are back? I'm down to show clips. Just send them to me. If you send them to me and say, hey, show this clip. But yeah, what's going on? My biggest ask is that they are consolidated and that they're in a way that I can show them. I don't want to have a 2-minute GoPro clip, you know, or whatever it is. Because I don't want you guys to send me a clip, then I don't show it, because then it makes me look like a dick, and that's not what I'm trying to do. And I don't even mind. I'll cut the clip down. I've done that. Like if someone sends me a long clip and I have the time, I'll just throw it into Adobe. I'll cut it real quick. So, what are your thoughts on Moment skis? I've never skied Moment skis, but I've never held the Moment skis. I've never even really seen them in a ski shop. So I don't know. I honestly haven't really looked too much into Moment skis. Moment skis. Deathwish 104. Wildcat 101. The Frankenski. Man, they got a lot of skis. The Chipotle Banana. 122, that's what I'm talking about. What is it made out of, though? Poplar ash. There you go. 2.2 millimeter edge. There were issues with shin bang. Not really. I haven't really had much shin bang issue, or if I have, I didn't know what shin bang was. Little Cottonwood Canyon is also my favorite. Yeah, Little Cottonwood's sweet. Like I was saying, the traffic up there is just really rough. You did to me cut the best part with a dick. Yeah, I had to cut it. Where are you skiing in British Columbia? I skied at Kicking Horse and Revelstoke. Exotic 150. CB's the popular one, says Jay. Is that the type of ski? Death Wish. Then they have the Death Wish tour. I'm sure it's probably just the construction or what it's made out of. Yeah, I don't know. They definitely have some crazy top sheets. Chris Dobell, welcome to Stoke Squad. Thank you for joining, my friend. What safety equipment do you carry in your backpack? I don't really carry any safety equipment. Everything I carry in my backpack is just camera gear. I don't carry any safety equipment. Ron Wilson, the $20. Thank you, Ron. You know, love what you do. Glad to see the appreciation is spreading. Send some Calabrian pepper spread to the P.O. box. Need some new content, but don't burn out on us. Long season for you. 20 is super chat on a live stream. 20 is super chat. $20 Illuminati badge. Ron, thank you so much, man. You've been a huge part of the community, and I speak for most people when I say that we appreciate having you here, man. Hopefully, you get your boots figured out. I'm glad that the shoulder is healing up for you, and I hope that you have a good trip to Beaver Creek and Vail. Both are fun mountains. Been a good year, so have fun, man. Thank you for the 20. 20 super chat. Which hill do I prefer? It's a good question. I don't know, man. I go back and forth. I love Revelstoke. I love Kicking Horse. I think they're both different and have their own sort of perks. I guess if I had to pick one right now, I might have to go with Revelstoke. But man, they're just different. Revelstoke's got some really unique terrain that has like a little bit more pillow sort of stuff and tree skiing. Where Kicking Horse, in my opinion, is a lot more, a lot steeper, a little bit more sort of high consequence terrain, stuff like that. So, but both hills, in my opinion, the terrain is well above Snowbird, Alta. It's just a whole different level. They really don't get any snow. Chipotle Banana. Do you ever link up with Rise and Alpine when you ski BC area? I mean, I don't ski BC like a ton, but I do not. I have not, no. Are you gonna make Stoke Squad flags? There's actually Stoke Squad flags available on the website. There's hoodie hats and there's a Stoke Squad flag. Moment makes a 116, by the way, a Wildcat 116. Wildcat 101 is, it's probably right here. They just gotta, yeah, 116. They gotta put it right in the title, Wildcat 116. mustache rocker. Interesting. Rocker the tip and tail with camber underfoot. Okay, so it's just poplar ash. So right now you're at the same as a JJ. ABS sidewall, I'm not exactly sure what that means. Carbon fiber hybrid. So it sounds like they have some carbon fiber stringers in there. Nylon top sheet. Whatever the base. No one cares about the base. Rubberized VDS foils placed at locations to increase bond strength. Provide vibration dampening. And a 2.2 Euro edge. So it's a little bit thinner of an edge. Definitely a cool looking ski. Very similar to the JJ. You just don't have the edgeless tips and tails or the smear tech, but if I remember correctly, Revelstoke was your number 2 rank last season. You think it will remain that high? I think I put Kicking Horse number 2. And Revelstoke number 3. But yeah, I definitely think Revi is a top resort. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's just one of those, it's like you go back in that North Bowl area, like you can't even really look at a trail map because the trail map doesn't show you anything, but you just traverse back to that North Bowl and it's like you just go wherever the heck you want. It's a little bit, there's like an element to it that's a little bit, yeah, just not what you're used to sometimes, but the terrain there is very, very cool. Just the biggest thing, like, and I think I told my sister and Joe this yesterday, was like, Revelstoke will say there's 5,000 feet of vertical, where Snowbird is like 3,000 or whatever, 3,100. But I feel like with Snowbird, you ski 3,100 feet of vertical. That's like challenging, double black terrain, top to bottom. Like 5,000 feet of vertical at Revi, but more than half of it is like a groomer cat track, you know? So it's a little bit of a scam, in my opinion, of like the vertical. I mean, I know they have Kill the Banker or whatever, but like that run's been closed, you know? So it's just, that's all. And same thing with Kicking Horse. Kicking Horse is a ton of vertical. I think it's like 4,000. But Lucas, can you shout out my friends, the Steezies? Thanks. What's up, the Steezies? Where are you going next? I'll be going back to Utah. Chris Noddy with the $20 from Mammoth to BC, Stoke to Sealand and back, charging the snowy mountain roads. Chris, thank you, man. Mammoth looks rad, dude, and so does your new truck, your new camper. I don't know if Luna will be charging the snowy roads with her 2-wheel drive, but I think if I change this fuel pump, that might solve a lot of my issues, though. So enjoy Mammoth, dude. Mammoth looks like they've been getting hammered. One of my favorite mountains. If I had to choose a place to live, Mammoth would be up there in terms of where I would want to spend my time. Any idea when the stickers will be restocked? I don't know. I guess I should restock the stickers. I would just have been hesitant with them because I don't want to overstock them, and then I have a bunch of stickers that, you know, going into the spring season. So maybe I'll just do a very small sort of restock for the helmet stickers. Maybe like 25 each or something, but we need more merch options. They need a hoodie and a hat bad. What else would you like? You mean like colors, Dakota? Or in a motorcycle fairing. I can make motorcycle fairings. That'd be pretty sweet. I didn't know there was a need for that. So I'm gonna cut the stream here in 10 minutes just to give people a heads up. 7:30, I'm gonna call it just so we can go to dinner. But I appreciate everyone being here for another Wednesday. Most underrated ski area. Most underrated ski area. Underrated is always such a tough term because you could say like Grand Targhee is underrated, but people who ski Grand Targhee are gonna be like, you know, it's not underrated. I think Grand Targhee is pretty sick. Did you say Crystal Mountain is underrated? Crystal Mountain, I think, is really badass. Snowbird. I think Crystal might be my most underrated. Yeah, I think Crystal's really rad. I don't know if people go to Alpental instead of it because it's closer. But I think Crystal has a really, really cool terrain. It's just unfortunate the snow is not as solid there, but Drift Luna. Just copped a flag. Love supporting you, bro. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. The flags are pretty dope. Flags are pretty sick. I don't think it'll take that long to get to you, but I like the beanie idea with a pom-pom on top. I had a beanie with a pom-pom, and Joe said he didn't like the pom-pom, so I got rid of it. And then I just didn't make beanies at all because I just felt like I couldn't really do the beanies right. I just re-upped some stickers the other day to tag up Mammoth. I saw that, Chris. I will get those. Unfortunately, the order came through when I left, I believe, or was leaving, so I'll get that sent out to you when I get back, man. You should make some paintball merch. Oh, man. I don't even know what I would make. I've had a hard time making a hoodie that says Stoke Sweat on it, so I don't know how much I could make other than that. You should put stickers on your race car just because I do need to put a Stoke Squad sticker on the dash or something. That'd be cool. So in the in-car video, you see it. But what's up, Soak? Ken, it's been pretty rad, man. Heading out tomorrow. Leaving tomorrow, but it's been fun. Crested Butte, we are super underrated, bro. I don't think... That's what I'm saying. Like, what does underrated mean, you know? I don't think Crested Butte is necessarily underrated. Crested Butte is known as a very gnarly resort. Some of the most gnarly terrain in the country. So I don't know what... That's what I'm saying. That's where, like, underrated is kind of tough. Like, what does it mean to be underrated? I think Crested Butte is known for their terrain. They don't necessarily... You guys don't really get a ton of snow on average, but... Alpine is underrated. Alpine Meadows? If we're talking about Alpine Meadows, I don't know if you could say that's underrated, because that's real... Oh, Alpine Meadows Avalanche. You know, that's really all Palisades now, which was Squaw Valley, which... You know, that's always been known and highly regarded as one of the best resorts in the country. You know, that's why it's just like, that's why underrated is just such a subjective term, right? What is your least favorite ski place in the Cottonwoods? Probably Brighton. If you're gonna ask me a least favorite question, I prefer no pom-pom. No worries, dude. I'm glad you're gonna be coming out to the meetup, though. A crew neck sweatshirt would be nice, or t-shirt long sleeve, maybe tanks for summer. Yeah, I mean, I could go with whatever, you know, like the beauty with how I do it is I could make anything. I didn't want to blast like a bunch of different things and have it sort of take away the merit from what was available, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, maybe I could add 3 more things and have a crew neck and whatnot, but that's easy enough for me to do. Stoke Squad ski socks. Stoke Squad bracelet. Stream is fun and games. Fine thing that we do here. Underrated, I'd say the mom and pop resorts. Stoke Squad goggle strap. That is something I have wanted to do, and I did mention that to Chuck at Zipline about making my own strap. I think would be really cool, but you know, yeah, that's about as far as it went. An iron-on patch, letting us look at my own stuff. Yeah, that's true. That would be cool. You're not the first person to ask for a patch. The Stoke Squad's a sponsor, need to be on the outside. I'll put it on the outside as well, DC. Snow is overrated. Come here to ski the rock and hard pack. That sounds like it's coming from someone who just doesn't get a lot of snow in their life. What's up, Jeff? I personally like pom-poms, and I'm sure I'm 2 pom-poms, but I'm sure in the minority. Whitefish, Montana is a sleeper mountain. There you go. See, I think something like that. I feel like for it to be a sleeper, it can't be on the icon or the Epic Pass. You know what I mean? Whitefish looks pretty sweet, man. North Bull Face, Elephant's Graveyard. Hell Roaring Basin. Yeah, Whitefish looks sweet. Or Bridger Bowl. I've heard great things about Bridger Bowl. Yeah, Bridger looks pretty insane. Maybe Bridger's underrated. Yeah. Bridger looks sick. Wolf Creek underrated. There you go. Watching the shoe on Lake and dinner, looking at the mountain behind Convict Lake. Thank you for giving me the Stoke High always. Chris, what a great spot, man. Convict Lake is dope. Stoke Squad buffs. The only problem with buffs is if I'm going to make... I just want to be very careful in making any sort of actual performance sort of gear, because that's like entering a whole new... That's like a whole new sort of thing, you know? I don't want to make gear that's no good. Elta's underrated. See, I don't think you can say Elta's underrated. I think Elta's rated as one of the, you know, most snowy places, you know, in the country. I don't think Elta's underrated. I'm not saying it's overrated, but I'm just saying. Come to Southern Ontario where we ski grass for a living. What's up, Justin? Walder Resort and Salt Lake, which one do you like more? I like Snowbird the most. Taos is another good one. I think Taos could be underrated. Is they kicking us, Revy? Just missed you. What should we have for dinner, guys? Where should we go? Should we eat Mexican food? Should we have Indian food? As an Australian, people know about Whistler, Colorado, then nothing. Solitude's underrated. Barbecue, tacos, 18 cups of noodles, a family-owned restaurant. I think everything is family-owned up here. Whiskey more in Elta now. I have 3 days left. So I think it's time now I can use my Elta days. The problem with Elta is that I can never make it up there on a snow day. Play the clip. All right, playing the clip, then stream's ending. Watch Lucas calls it. I gotta be able to download it. I don't like this. I've been clipped and I've been published on YouTube. Here's what I'm gonna do, Eric, because I can't. Here's the clip. I'm gonna leave you guys with this clip. It's from everyone's subbed to Eric on YouTube, alright? We didn't know Eric has a YouTube channel. Eric Gulsa 74. 7 subscribers, 49 videos. Last video 5 years ago. Alright, you can play this game, Eric. Wait, where did... Videos... I don't even know what it says. Got my sub. 7 subscribers. He's at 8 subscribers now. Yeah. Alright, guys. Sorry for the abbreviated stream, but I appreciate you guys hopping on tonight. Had a nice few days in British Columbia. There'll be kind of more of like a docu-style video coming out, so be safe. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by.